Hey guys, welcome back. Stop Talk and Roll, episode 184, your number one show for Jiu-Jitsu analysis on YouTube. Today we have returning to the gym, both Dean and Dom. So let's go. Good to have these guys back. We're doing back positional again, doing a lot of back positional because that's what we've been working on. So they fall to the underhook side. I am explaining how to use the camera to my friend Jeff, so thanks for recording this. And yeah, so Dean is expertly putting in the leg trap system. So this is what we've been working on, but Dean already knows how to do it, so not a huge deal. Traps the arm and digs under for the choke. Pretty straightforward. Let's break it down from here on because it looks like we got better things. Dom is not defending his neck. Dom. Jeff, the match. Oh, we're jumping people. Okay, I didn't realize that. All right, so, we're back. Okay. So, this little position right here, guys, this is great to use. So basically what Dean's doing and what I highly recommend that you do is hooks is kind of like square one. Is it a good thing? Yeah. Are there better things for you to do? Definitely. The nice thing about putting your feet above the hips is, especially if you have people that, well, okay, so there's like the positive things. There's a bunch of positive things, but there's like better reasons and then not so good reasons, or not as important. The not as important reasons, but maybe for you it is, if you're like newer to jiu-jitsu or you just have that annoying person in the gym that likes to gnaw, or like not gnaw, but like attack your feet with their legs. If you bring your feet above their hips, he no longer, you know what I'm talking about, where the guys like take their feet and they throw it on top of your feet. They take their leg, put it on your feet, and they just like extend their hips, and it's like annoying. That negates that. They can't do that now. And you have great control of their hips because with this foot, you can step on their hip. And if they're too greedy, if they really start moving around, you can throw them into a body triangle very easily. So it also brings it into range to start attacking this leg. So all positive things. It also makes it very difficult, like I said before, for Dom to start escaping because he needs to get this foot back down here for him to walk over the leg. If it's not there to walk over, he can't do it. Okay. So looking from here, Dean switching to an armbar, which is nice. Looks like Dom might have escaped actually. No, not quite. All right. So Dean again gets a 2-on-1. Does not get the 2-on-1. Switches to the choke. Dom, you got to defend your neck. Dom's not defending his neck. Yeah, so number one thing you got to do is defend your neck, okay? So right here, this hand, okay, what Dean's doing, let's just back it up just a hair. Oh, okay, we'll pause. This is good. So Dean's putting in a seatbelt or over-under. The top arm, the one that's going over the neck, is the choking arm. There's no trick here. He could switch hands, but again, the top arm is the choking arm. And then recognizing that this hand for him is his secondary arm. We're not so worried about the secondary arm when it comes to defending our neck. The most important thing is to keep track of the choking arm. Okay? You, like Dean, you also are going to have two different hands, like different goals or different jobs. The hand opposite the choking arm, so your arm opposite the choking arm, is going to be your primary defensive hand. What you want to do is you want to get what's called a thumb grip, or just grabbing over their hand and cover their knuckles. And if you look down and you can't see their knuckles, right? So here's no good, but here it is. Right? It's kind of weird. Like the angle's going to be a little different, right? If you can't see their knuckles, you're good to go. If you could see a little bit, they're going to be able to break the grip, overpower, and get the choke. That's your primary defensive hand. That's going to keep control of this arm when it's down here like the so. Your secondary defensive hand can do, it can assist when the hand's down here, so you can grab it like a baseball bat. Right? So you have the you'll have the primary defensive hand keeping it down and the secondary really keeping it in place. So there's like no way the arm is going to come up. It's also the rescue hand. So if his choking arm does beat your primary defensive hand, the secondary hand is going to come up, grab the hand, and bring it back down in place for the primary defensive hand to get back on top. So with that in mind, you have to play back. When you're getting your back taken, you have to assume that they're good and they will try to choke you. I don't even care if they're not going for it. You should always play back that way, because when you run into people that like Dean that will constantly attack your neck, if you don't respect that, you're just going to get tapped out. You're just going to get caught. So look at this right away. You're falling back and Dean is immediately putting in the choke. So he traps the arm again. Look, you bring your hands down. So your hands down here. Look. You have your secondary hand defending. He's attacking your primary hand. Okay, it is what it is. But your secondary hand is defending. Okay, watch. The second this hand goes down, watch what Dean does. Boom, choke. Puts the choke in. Okay, and I know that your primary defense's hand is caught and all that, but the second you let go, he's putting the choke in, and then he's using the choke to then continue to attack. All right, so he traps the leg. And notice Dean's doing this on the underhook side. This time, I didn't remember recall before, but looking on the underhook side. Look, guys, let me know if you can hear that lawnmower. I'm wondering how strong the microphone is. Hey, Dom escaped. Let's go, Dom. Why are we running away? Go back to Dom and Dean. All right, Dylan, what's up? Dylan's chilling with Howard. Oh, we're back on Dom and Dean. So we have an arm bar here. Let's go. Dom's escaping. Oh, we have my 30-second lessons. I do this in the middle class. So in between, they get 30 seconds to rest and find a new partner or whatever. So just real quick, hey, this is some of my teaching style right here. So looking to come to get the back, just showing that again, and how you can go into the leg trap depending on where their arm is. That's it. 30-second lesson. And right back to work. Nobody can ask questions. Not that I mind questions, but sometimes it's best just take it in, move on. All right. Dean, so look how Dean is immediately defending. That hand comes in. He's not letting it get near his neck. His primary hand is engaged. And he's falling back, creating a disconnect from the chest and back connection, and spins out. It's perfect. Okay. So he's defending. That's the idea, though. Yep. So look, defending. I'm talking trash, Dean, distracting him. So this is good, Dom. If you can get this leg on the other side, it's better. There's like a hierarchy of body triangles. This is good. It's not bad. But a better one is if you can get your leg on the other side of his leg. Dean's also really good at escaping the body triangle, so I almost wonder if this might be... No, probably not. I was going to say, I wonder if it would make it kind of harder, but let's see. No, it did not make... Yeah, no, it did not make it harder. Yeah, and so what he's trying to do is get you to a wrong side triangle. I threw out a glove. Maybe Dom could punch him in the face. Use that to help. I like that. You trick him. Try to go for the other side. So, Dom, what you could do right here is... let's see. He's got, so you're on the overhook side, or you're on the underhook side. He's escaped his bottom leg. You need to get that back. What you could look to do is you have this lat grip right here. So you're basically, you're going to have to back heel. If you can get this leg out, create a closed circuit right here and back heel. Oh my God, I'm in the way. Sorry. Also, okay, that's fine. There's like this line right here. And I don't know how to get rid of it. Now that you all know, you're probably going to see it and be annoyed. I don't know why it's there. It's not here on the other side, but it is over here. I don't know. And it's like not the screen. Like it's, my green screen goes like way past here. So I don't know. Now that I messed up. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so you get a lat grip. You're going to hug him in tight, like chest as tight as you can to not let this elbow sneak through, and look to pull him this way. That arrow is not where I want it to point. Pull him this way as you slide your, basically you get both of your chests facing the ceiling, and then bring him all the way over to the other side. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he turns into you. He's able to, what happens there is he's able to get his elbow through. I mean, like, notice that's the goal, right? So he disconnects the back. Okay, that's the primary thing you've lost. Now the secondary thing, which becomes the primary, is to stay behind the elbow and the tricep. And he spins and clears that elbow, gets it to the floor. Or, I mean, that's the cue to get it to the floor. But as long as it's past your body, he's out. So, defends again. I threw a katana. Maybe that'll help. So again, all these movements that Dean's doing are just creating different kinds of a disconnection of the chest to the back. You can utilize butterfly hooks to help slow down his turns. Yeah, so this is a good example right here. Dean's using this primary hand to defend the choke. Looking for, so right there, if you remain tight, you can get into a katagatame. Oh my God, now I'm in the way. I lost my mouse. This isn't good. Okay, mouse is back. All right, you could press into him here, back heel your feet, and look to come up on top. You'd have to slip this knee out. And then you could threaten an arm triangle or a back take, or get, recapturing the back. High ball ride would be your best bet right now. Excuse me. So Dom, I know you weren't here for the back instructional, but what you could do is, keeping everything tight and keeping his chin to his chest, actually walk your feet back so you're belly down on the mat, and then drive his chin into his body and use that to come up on top. Guys, notice again, primary defensive hand in place. That stays in place while he escapes. I mean, I've watched this before, right? Like, I think I'm not training, I'm teaching the class, but that's in place until he can turn. Dom, all good, buddy. Dean's really good at this. I would say you gotta, Dom, I would employ more foot stuff. That's gonna assist with stopping Dean from turning so much. But yeah. Well, for what it's worth, we're gonna review everything we've done from the back over the next couple weeks, all the back stuff. So just make it to class. It'll be good to go. All right. With that being said, thank you to Jeff for filming that round. I appreciate that. And also, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell. I get these episodes out every morning, Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday. And if you want to be on the show, check out the description below. We'll get you on here. All right. Ciao.